I'm excited for this. I figure the best way is to put them right on the spot. That other big one, you see that rock outcropping about 200 yards out? Came right down through that ditch. This is the only green grass that I can find on post, and they've been way up there on the top. Like, that's what, 1,000 yards? At least. We watched like 10 deer in here 2 days ago. And, he tried to cross in this trail right here.
Or this one. Did try.
That's where he come out right here, and then I grunted and he walked straight down this hill. But that small oak tree right there.
The little one sticking out.
No, the tiny one right there. I'll show you. See this one here with the limbs at about 10 feet?
Yeah.
So he walked right here, and I'm in that tree.
This one?
5 feet off the ground, yeah. I put my stick on the tree right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that worked.
Right here is his first tracks. He was standing right here when I shot him.
Okay.
So what is that, 15, 16? I expected him to come right out of this trail here and have a nice, easy shot.
Okay, so he...
But these are his tracks right here. And then he goes into the woods right by those rocks. Might be in luck.
So if he gets on, a heavy scent, he'll start nose down and he'll just start pulling. But then you'll see him start circling and he's trying to find me.
He had to mark his territory.
Yeah. He said he went right down here.
Yeah. I can't see him at that point from the tree.
Yeah.
I think he was more this direction over here.
I'm in there.
He didn't go that way.
Here. Smell buck. I smell buck. Right here.
What's up, guys?
Right here. I'm pretty good. Right here. Right here.
So what we did is we drove the dog all the way up to where the deer entered the timber. And initially we put him right on the tracks.
Only 8 reeks of buck in here.
That's good.
Right here. You all supposed to buck on. Go find it there.
Gonna be a thorny day. I'm hopeful with the way he's moving here. I think he might be on the trail. Because they have bounced off pretty far. Now initially there on the road, on that ATV trail, I did not find any blood. I found some hair. But the deer traveled in this direction and the dog is moving in this direction. Jay Sharps, the arrow was in the deer last night when it ran off. I have no idea how it didn't pass straight through, but it didn't. Kind of wish it would have. But we just started the track here. It looks like Boomer is is on him. The arrow's not going to tell me anything I don't already know. I think. We will grid search later if we don't have any success here with the dog. I've got a couple of guys lined up to do that. I'm just carefully looking where the dog has gone to see if I find any blood. You are now about 100 yards from the shot, maybe 85. And the dog is going solidly in the direction that I think the deer traveled. So that's good. And you don't ever expect a deer like this to bleed much either. They just don't, unfortunately. It's not a great sign. I think he's heading up. We got two old boys. We're going to show everybody. We're going to show the whole world. I don't want to yell for him, but I don't know where he went. That dog's got his nose down going 100 miles an hour. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm stuck on cameras and everything else. That's cold. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Did I just get a member? That's awesome. You guys are the best. They are up here running around. Which is not a great sign. Not a great sign. I didn't expect that deer to go uphill. And there is private property only a couple hundred yards away. We did just see a doe cross this hill over here. Always gaming. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Think he might have picked up that doe that went up the hill.
Maybe. That might have been what it is. He wanted to pull hard across the road there. But man, it smells like buck bad back there. Which, I mean, that could be any buck. Just that rut smell.
So let's see where he wants to cross the road, and maybe we can see blood.
This is where that deer just ran across the road.
I'm sure.
Right at the pipe.
And maybe we take him back in there and get his nose on it.
I was looking at the places he would stop and put his nose down, but I didn't see blood anywhere. Wish I had blood so I could.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Go back, I guess, to the start point and see if we can. Because you didn't look for blood in that picture.
No, I never left the road. Very adamant about that. This is going to be the theme of the morning, I think. There are so many deer in here, it's just real easy for this dog to pick up. He wants to. Start him again. See if he does the same thing, then maybe we have our answer. I would think that if he was that close, like if he did dogleg around like that, I would have heard him or seen him.
I would have thought the same thing on that one that I heard. He literally came back through. He made almost like a complete triangle. He came back and cut hard back. He came back up behind me that I never saw him. Probably 60 yards from where I was sitting. That was where we were on the last time.
Well, there's a good possibility to go over there.
You could have stopped too, and you know, a lot of times if they're head back like that, they should stand still.
Oh, right on the rope. Well, we're gonna take the dog back up to the start point. We're gonna put him back on it, kind of see what he does. But he come down and hooked the shots over in there, and he went down all the way around and hooked back and wanted to cross the road. He's whining pretty heavy, like could be an indication that that's where it went. Now, if we do go over the road, it's not too far till we get onto private. And I can already tell you how that's going to go. A big fat no. We're tearing up this jacket real hateful. All right, let's try this again. Crossing the road right there. Yeah, it smells terrible right there, Morgan. We got that ruddy buck smell right in our nostrils. I was really hoping I'd just find this deer dead laying in the screen field.
And he went in here, right?
Yep, right there.
What's going over there? Nope. It's not your deer.
Find the other one. Almost looks like blood, huh?
That's it. When I first saw it, oh yeah, there's blood. Here, here, here.
That's more the direction I thought he went. You have the wind kind of blowing across, so getting that ruddy deer smell. Trying to hang back. I don't want to get in the dog's way. Easton Legacy's Morgan with a high vis yellow and
Oh, so your arrow's still missing?
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that hurt. Took one right there. Oh. That thing snapped back and got me good. The dog is working. He's on overtime, guys. You can't use a drone in Pennsylvania either way, guys. However, I do watch a lot of that drone recovery footage to kind of get an idea of what we're doing on the ground. Try to get some key information on best practices. I think that's important. I'm not extremely hopeful with the hit we had last night. Not at all, but we're doing all we can. We owe it to the deer. And then if this doesn't work, we'll proceed with a grid check. broken ankle. That's what we're going to. We gotta get it out of there. So he's doing it again. He's coming back up this hill. I would think he went down in here and bedded up. It's just the thought. Were you checking this bed here, Morgan?
What's that?
Were you checking right here?
Yeah, so he put his nose down there, and then he came over to the rock over here, and he put his nose down hard. But
Yeah, I think it's just one of those, a deer laid there at one point.
nothing in that bed.
No.
Doesn't seem like we're getting on any.
Nothing significant anyway.
No. Not that he's pinpointing on anything.
So it's been a while. That's understandable. And he's having fun. I would think he bedded down in this madness down here somewhere. He put his nose down right there and picked something up. Dog don't want to go in there, neither do I. Yeah, the problem with the dog finding anything is there's a lot of deer in here. We saw one crossing the road just as we come up through. It seemed like he wanted to follow that deer. I don't know how impossible it is to find blood in goldenrod like this. Pretty impossible. Yeah, guys, no luck so far on an arrow. When the deer ran off, the arrow was in him. This kind of makes sense that he'd be in this grass running because I heard the crashing, and then after that I heard nothing. You'd easily be able to hear one run for 200 or 300 yards in this stuff. If he's running through thick stuff. But we're on a heavy deer trail here. Again, dog's just doing dog things. This dog hasn't been on a deer in 2 years. One of the challenges with hunting a military installation is dog handler has to have access to the post, right? And this gentleman hunts here, real familiar with tracking deer here. He's found a couple other ones. Old friend of mine. And all indication points this dog wants to go up and cross the road. Maybe he's right. Not as interested in crossing this time?
He's not like he was earlier. He's trying to check it, but it's not. Like earlier, he was wandering.
Be a unique turn of events. Right in the eyeball. Yeah.
He's not on anything.
Well, we're gonna put the briar resistant clothes on. Beat that bush over there.
These leaves are deceiving. They almost look like blood.
Dog really hit on these leaves right here. Oh. But I get really lightheaded there when I stand up. I pass out lightheaded. A lot of deer trails in here. Oh, that's the end of the line for Boomer. As I don't think the dog's on anything over here, but you see there in the middle of your screen, that's the border of the private. But all indication is that the deer didn't come over here. We're just letting the dog do its thing. I think he's getting the scent of a deer that crossed the road just as we come in. Come on, Boomer, you know there's a big 130-inch monster in here. He hit that spot hard too, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, clear bed.
I mean, yeah. And he's whining again. There's just so many deer beds, so many trails. That's how close to the road it is. Time you gotta be at work. Yeah. And then we'll get to looking.
Yeah, hopefully you guys, I'm sorry we couldn't be of any help.
No.
It's tough too with having zero blood to look at. To even, figure out where we need to start other than that initial shot. That was pretty clear and evident there.
What do you think, man? 10% chance that deer's dead?
I don't know.
No one knows. I mean, I think he will eventually die.
Eventually he'll subdue the whatever, the wound is, but although
I mean, I've seen some
think
crazy
about how
stuff.
many bucks that we see running around, or does, whatever.
Yeah, you see arrow holes where, the guy shoots one, perfect lung shot, double lung, and then 2 days later they got it on a trail camera 700 yards from there. All the time. All the time. Even perfect shots don't kill him. Now we're going to play an intricate game of, are we better at tracking a deer than a dog? He's marking it up. Too fast. I'm telling you. I think a lot of people underestimate just how difficult it is. And then if you throw trad bow hunting into it, you throw self-filming into it, shooting it live, it's 50 times harder than just sitting there with a compound bow, slinging arrows at a deer. I mean, that's a slam dunk 17-yard shot, 16-yard shot. Me, I got aim low, then the deer's got to duck into it. It's a maddening experience. Super difficult. Jay Sharp, I did. I think I got 2 super chats and a new member, which is fantastic. You guys are all so supportive. I appreciate everything you guys do. It's truly a blessing to be able to go out here and do this and then share it with you guys. But I think for this next part of this adventure, I'm gonna put the cameras up and I'm gonna go in here and give it my all. And if I do end up recovering them, obviously, I'll jump back on live and get after it. But I'm gonna say goodbye to the dog here, Mr. Morgan. We're gonna go get after it. All right, dudes. Thank you. Gotta lock in.